traffic in LA is terrible. It's so slow.
It seems like such a waste of time.
There's really no alternative to driving in Los Angeles.
You're just inching along. You're stuck in your car.
You just want to get out of
There's a lot of
there.
sitting and waiting. It adds
Seems like
hours
it's always
to
backed
it.
up. There's not enough lanes.
Congested.
Everybody's
The
driving
traffic's so
their way.
slow.
The Arroyo Seco Parkway is one of the first modern freeways that Caltrans ever built.
It was considered to be a world-class highway at that point. It was recognized as one of the safest freeways built. We know now very clearly that Parkway is non-standard. We have no shoulder, the lane widths are too narrow.
It hasn't really grown with all of the other freeway systems in Los Angeles.
You should be going 45 to 55 miles, but most of the time people are driving in the 60s and the 70s.
It wasn't designed for modern speed, for sure. There's too many sharp turns.
This is as big of a test as you can get in LA as far as your driving skills. You have to be on point.
There's been countless accidents through the years that I've seen.
The worst accident I saw was one of the cars went into the Arroyo, broke the railing on the bridge.
And I've seen cranes down there literally lifting vehicles back up out of the Arroyo. The Avenue 43 exits and entrances, north and southbound, constitute probably among the most dangerous there are.
You have to brake before you hit the exit. You just have to.
If you're thinking you're just going to be able to turn right and slide off the freeway like normal off-ramps do, you're in for a jolt.
There's no room for error, and I think that's the real danger.
It's about an 80-degree turn with no mercy.
Truth be told, it's a 5-mile-an-hour curve that you have very little room to decelerate unless you're decelerating on the freeway, which is dangerous.
You have to brake a little ahead so you don't end up skidding. I'm used to doing that. Lots of people have no idea that they should or what's around that bend.
Something's got to be done. I don't know why it hasn't been done sooner.
I think that exit should be changed or closed, and that would be inconvenient, but it would definitely be safer.
We've heard people say something ought to be done, and that's why we started the petition. And the whole idea was to find some way of upgrading safety on the Parkway. And that was to turn the right lanes into off-on lanes only and not through traffic lanes.
Converting the number 3 lane to an aux lane permanently can actually help the problem, but what it doesn't do, it doesn't address the congestion problem which will arise, taking 1/3 of the capacity away during the peak period.
The rest of the city has a marvelous set of freeways that are wonderful. We're just an old dinosaur now, you know, and we need to grow.
For every single project development that we go through the process of getting the community's input. We hold public hearings, we ensure that we address the concerns of the community, and we pay attention to the historic and cultural values of the corridor.
I think safety outweighs historical. It's not worth it.
It's a relatively small little pocket of Los Angeles in this, this little neighborhood. These folks are entitled to have something safer.
The best solution to this problem has to come from the community. It has to come from the people who spend a lot of time on the 110, who understand the challenges, and really pull together to feel the need to make a difference.